Hello, today my speech will be about immigration. Many people do not like the thought of immigration due to the fact that they think that immigrants will take their jobs, but that simply is not true. In this speech, I will tell you about how immigrants are especially important to their society and the economy. And I will tell you how the contribution of immigrants are important to our society. This topic is important because people believe that immigrants come to America for the sole purpose of robbing Americans of their jobs. But that simply is not true. Immigrants actually come to this country looking for a better opportunity, and they often end up doing jobs that people do not want to do because they have a low level of skill. So they really can't do much because they don't have any sort of certifications. They don't really have that much education. So they often end up doing jobs like agriculture, landscaping, and construction. And all these jobs are very important because people will always need agricultural workers, because without them, we would not have the privilege of having fresh vegetables in our pantries. And landscaping, we wouldn't have the privilege of having pretty views in our neighborhoods, pretty houses. And construction is also very important because without construction workers, we would not have new houses, we wouldn't have new schools, and we wouldn't have, these government buildings that they help create too. People often think that immigrants are bad, but they're really not. They actually help contribute to the economy. And such things as immigrants can help create their own businesses, because you often see immigrants creating their own landscaping businesses or construction businesses. And by them doing so, they can create more of a job opportunity for actual American citizens. And this will ultimately lead into helping the economy, because with the jobs, more job opportunities exist, and more flow of money, and it ultimately just helps the economy grow. People often think about immigrants as coming here sort of as getting like a free handout, but that's really not true, because they come here for hard work. Immigrants can also help contribute to building a better future for America, because when they come looking for a better opportunity for themselves and for their children. And because their children are able to be born here in the United States and they can have their own citizenships, they will have a better opportunity in having a better education. So instead of how they were, with them having a better opportunity, they will be able to have certifications that you need for like good jobs, higher education in high school. I mean, in fact, the immigrants that came here, most of them, their education that they had was like second grade, something like that. So they came here looking for a better opportunity for their kids because they wanted better for them. So with their kids being able to go to college, maybe universities, they often have the chance to be greater things, like they can study to be doctors, lawyers, architects. And all these things are important for our society, because with architecture, we have a better chance at having new buildings, designing new schools that have ample space for more people to go, so they can have a greater population in there. And this ultimately also leads into helping the economy, because with them having a greater opportunity and working, they spend more money, they pay their taxes, and all in all, this just helps the economy, because they can also help create jobs, which creates more opportunities for actual American citizens.